I am now a college student. People see me as someone who is strong, independent, and happy. They see my smile, but they don't know the chapters I had to survive to become this person. My story began when I was 11 years old. That was the year my mother died. She was the person who made me feel safe. She was the one who listened to my dreams, comforted me when I cried, and made our home feel like a place of love. When she passed away, everything changed. My father was broken. He spent 2 years living as a widower, trying to raise me while carrying his own pain. After 2 years, he decided to marry again. I was afraid at first. I thought my stepmother would never understand me. I thought she would try to replace my mother, but she didn't. She was kind to me. She cared for me, protected me, and treated me like her own daughter. She became someone I trusted. But her son was different. My stepbrother never accepted me. At first, it was only words. He would blame me for things I didn't do. He would treat me like I didn't belong. Then it became something much worse. Whenever he was angry at my father, he would take that anger out on me. I was only 11 years old. I didn't understand why I was the person he chose to hurt. I was scared. I stayed quiet because I thought nobody would believe me. He made sure I felt trapped, and I carried the fear alone. Every day I went to school pretending everything was fine. I smiled, I studied, I talked with friends. But inside, I was carrying a secret no child should ever have to carry. Years passed and I grew older, but the fear never disappeared. When I was 16, my life changed again. I found out I was pregnant. I remember sitting alone, feeling like my entire world had collapsed. I was scared of what people would say. I was scared of being judged. Most of all, I was scared because I didn't know how I would move forward. When my stepmother noticed something was wrong, she sat with me and gently asked me what happened. That was the first time I stopped pretending. I told her everything. She cried. Not because she blamed me, because she realized how long I had been suffering in silence. She held my hand and promised me I would never face it alone again. My father eventually learned the truth. The guilt in his eyes showed me that he finally understood how much I had hidden from everyone. The truth came out, and my stepbrother was no longer allowed to control my life. But healing was not instant. There were nights when I wondered if my past would follow me forever. Then my child was born. At first, I was afraid. I wondered how I could look at a child connected to the worst pain I had ever experienced. But when I held my baby, I realized something important. My child was innocent. My child did not carry the blame for another person's actions. So I chose love. I promised my child that their life would be different. They would grow up surrounded by kindness, safety, and care. I continued my studies. I entered college. I built a future for myself and my child. Years later, I heard that my stepbrother had died. He had fallen into a life filled with bad decisions and debt. The people he owed money to eventually came after him, and his life ended because of the choices he made. When I heard the news, I didn't feel happiness. I didn't feel revenge. I just felt that a painful chapter had finally ended. Because his ending was not my victory. My victory was surviving. Today, I am a mother. I am someone who found her way out of the darkness. My story is not only about what happened to me, it is about the life I created after. I was once a child who thought she had no voice. Now, I am someone who knows her worth. And finally, I am happy. If there is one thing my story taught me, it is that the pain someone causes you does not have to become the life you live forever. For years, I carried fear, shame, and questions I was too young to understand. I thought the things that happened to me would always define me. But I learned that surviving is also a form of strength. I learned that silence can protect a painful secret, but speaking up can begin the healing process. I learned that asking for help is not weakness, and that one person believing you can change everything. I also learned that innocent people should never carry the blame for someone else's mistakes. My child is not a reminder of my darkest days. My child is proof that something beautiful can still exist after something painful. I cannot change the past. I cannot erase the chapters I went through. But I can choose what I write next. And today, I choose a life filled with love, peace, and hope.